Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, what's up? My name is Tori and thanks for watching this video. I decided to do a small apartment build just because I don't feel like I have enough apartment builds on my channel, and I felt like doing something a little bit smaller and a little more cozy, which is why this apartment is called Cozy Apartment, and it is on the gallery for download. If you didn't know, when you download apartments, you can only download them as a room, so you have to delete some of the walls between rooms, and so when you download them you have to replace those walls, so it's really easy to do. I deleted the walls above the door, you just drag the walls over, problem solved. Now this is a 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom home, and it is on the smaller side, which is why it's called the Cozy Apartment. And it is on, oh, I can't read the lot. So the little upper corner, it's too small on my screen, but that says the name of the lot that it's on. And whenever I upload an apartment to the gallery, I always hashtag that lot name or whatever lot it's on in the hashtag section. So you can search that hashtag when you move into this apartment building and find the apartment easily to put in. And yeah, it's up there. I believe it's called Cozy Apartment on the gallery, and if you're interested in finding it, you can just search ToriSimz1, which is my origin ID, or hashtag ToriSimz1. I use them all. But anyways, right now I'm working on the kitchen, and I actually don't go with this color scheme. I ended up just thinking it was too harsh, and I wasn't really feeling it. So we do switch it after I place the cabinets down because, like I said, I wasn't feeling it. So you'll see me change it in a moment here. And I think that the end color scheme is just much more like calming. It's much more neutral, and I think that it just really works in this little kitchen. And I really actually like the kitchen. I think the kitchen's my favorite part. It's really small, but I think that it is so cute. Oh, and I couldn't get the half wall to show up as like a white or cream color, which is what I was trying to do, and for some reason in the lighting it just kind of looks blue. But you know, whatever, we move on. And I did use the new Parenthood cabinets. I also used the new Parenthood sink, and I just have to say that those are by far my favorite cabinets and my favorite sink in the game. It reminds me of like a farmhouse sink. I think that was kind of the point, and it's just really cute. And the new cabinets I think are perfect. They're traditional, but like also kind of modern, if that makes sense. Like they're traditional but in an updated way, and I just think that they are really well done. I wish that there were more textures for the countertops, but you know, I'm not complaining. I really like the new cabinets. So yeah, I put in some little decorations around and some plants hanging from the wall, a cookie jar in the corner, and I decided to put some plants raised up on the little ledge thing because they set things on that ledge anyways, and like in game. And I just thought that plants would be really cute because if you have that ledge, more than likely you would be setting things on top of it, like plants or decor items. So that is what I did, and I just think it turned out really cute. I'm happy with it. And then next to it, I'm gonna put in a dining room or dining area. I guess it's not a separate room. And I decided to throw in some brick accents into this apartment as well, just because I really think that bricks are awesome. That's just my opinion, but I threw those in, and I decided to do like one part of the wall, like the outer part of the wall, so it looked like the outside of the building might be brick too, even though it's not, but we'll just pretend. We will use our imaginations. Now, I wanted to put a carpet under the table in this area, and I ended up really liking this blue and yellow one, which kind of inspired the overall color scheme. Even though it's not like super matchy, you'll see the vibe that I went for in a little bit. And I decided to put this kind of farm-like table. I don't know, that's just my favorite table in the game, but it was just too big, so I deleted it and went with a smaller table. And I think that it fits much better, and it just, I don't know, I really like this apartment. Like, it's definitely not dream apartment status, but I would totally live here for like right now in my life, if I could afford to move anywhere else, I would totally live in this apartment. I think that it's perfect. Obviously, it's not going to be long term because I do want a family, and it is very small. But for my husband and I at the time, at this time in our lives, I think it would be the perfect size. But you know, this is The Sims and not real life, and more than likely, an apartment like this would cost a ridiculous amount of money, especially in California. So that's just not gonna happen. I put a little hat rack by the door, and I've been really liking putting clocks in rooms lately. I don't know why, they don't even use them, but I don't know. I just really like it. And I put the TV over there, but I wasn't really digging the table, so I try to find a different one to put the TV on. Right now the TV is like sitting on the couch. Eventually we go with something though that works, I think, which is kind of that like worn down cabinet. I think it just suits the style because it's supposed to be a nicer apartment, but it's definitely not like a brand new nice apartment. Sorry, my phone rang. You could probably hear it in the background, but anyways, I'm back. As I was saying, this is supposed to be like a nicer apartment, but it's not supposed to be perfect. It's definitely an apartment that people have kind of collected things as they've moved around. And so none of the stuff like is super matchy, but it still goes together. So some of the things are kind of like the table that the TV's on is like secondhand, you know, a little worn down, which I just really think that I don't know, I just think that it looks good. I like it when things aren't necessarily like crisp and brand new. I think that it gives the house character. I do use the new bowling stuff pack chair, and I was having a hard time picking a couch, and I think I changed the chair too because it wasn't quite right. Because the space is so small, I wanted whatever I put in there to kind of match a little bit better, so I go with, I think those are chairs from Get to Work, I believe. I wanted to put a fireplace there, but it was just too close for comfort, and I was afraid it would burn the house down, so that didn't work out. And I put some art there, and I ended up putting a little computer area in the corner here, and I think I put a bookshelf kind of close by to it as well, so you have like the necessities of things in this home. I don't remember how much this apartment costs. That's something I always forget to look at. I know it's not super cheap, but it's also not that expensive either. So if you wanted to move your Sims in, like if you've been playing, I would say if you've been playing for a little bit and you felt like moving them in to an apartment, if you saved up some money, you can move in here. I think it was like 30,000 simoleons or something like that. So it really isn't too much. I could be totally wrong, but I'm pretty sure it was in the 30,000 range. It has been a minute since I've uploaded this build, so I don't really remember. Right now I'm working on the bathroom. It's pretty simple, but there ended up being a lot of windows in this room, so it was kind of hard to place the shower because, as you can see, the curtains were like cutting through. But we end up finding something that kind of fits in that shower, and I again used the Parenthood sink, which I just think looks really good. Just a toilet and, you know, some simple decorations. I think I put some artwork and some towels on the other wall, if I remember correctly, because it's kind of plain right now. Yeah, so I put in some towels. Do I put in art? I'm looking. I guess I go with that painting. And then this is finally the bedroom. It's just a nice, cozy little bedroom, hence the name. I think I do shove the bed in the corner in the end just to save some space because Sims can still use that bed. I don't think they can woohoo like directly in the bed unless you make them move over first, I believe. but you can have two Sims sleep in the bed, so I figured it would work out. And worst comes to worst, you have to move it if they can't woohoo in it. But anyways, yeah, I'm putting up artwork. I didn't really know what to put in there. I ended up going with that blue mountain painting. You can see I continued the brick into this room as well. And I do like a blue, like the brick with blue walls. I think it looks really nice. I really like that combination. And I also end up putting in some instruments in the corner because just some more skill building stuff, you know. And I end up going with the new Parenthood dresser, which just fits the color scheme really well. I think that mirrors from Parenthood too. I think so. And I put in just some things, and I feel like this apartment is very gender neutral, so really anybody could live here, whether your sim like identifies as male or as female. I feel like it's really just neutral, like anyone could live here. But yeah, that's the whole build. We're getting into the screenshots right now. Again, this house is on the gallery to download. It is, I think, called Cozy Apartment. If you can't find it by searching that, just hashtag ToriSimz1 or hashtag the name of the lot that this is on, which you saw in the corner because I couldn't read it. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this build. As always, thanks for watching, and I will talk to you in the next video. Bye, everyone. Corrosion.